All right, so quick, we're gonna run through how to use the circle tool in AutoCAD. This should help you with the basics of the tool and some other basics of AutoCAD. First, might want to match some of the settings I have. So for snap settings, I have it set to 0.1, and then you can just pause it anywhere in here if you want to copy what I have. That all looks good to me. I'm gonna jump over to the snap settings. This just allows it to snap to endpoints, midpoints, centers, intersections, extensions, perpendiculars. This will just help us use this circle tool and kind of extend some of its functionality. So we'll close that drop down. And yeah, I just have it set to decimal units, and we're at 1:1. So let's check out the circle tool. Circle tool, you can choose the drop down. It'll give you different ways to draw the circle. If you hover over them, it'll tell you how to enter into it quick. So if we wanted to, we could just type in circle, and it'll allow us to open the tool that way. You don't need to oftentimes enter the entire word, just enter in enough to the point where it brings up the tool that you want at the top of the menu. So I'll enter into that, and we're in our circle tool. From the drop down, we have a lot of choices. Let's go with the center radius to start. So we're going to draw a circle. We just choose our starting point, 0.1, and then we can tell what the radius is. So we're just going to say the radius is 2 units from the center. So it draws the circle, just 2, enter. If you hover over it for a while, any tool should tell you a little bit more about it. So you have points 1 and points 2. Those green points are the points that I selected. And it's kind of cool that it just kind of walks you through how different tools work just by hovering over them. So next we'll do the center diameter. So same thing, we're just going to draw a circle. Well, let's say it's 2 for the diameter. So you could fit 2 of these inside of this circle because it's the diameter of the outside versus the radius from the center to the outside. Next tool we have is the 2 point. So let's say we know that we want to draw a circle between these two, but we also want it to connect. So since we have that object snapping on, it's snapping to the exteriors of these circles. So we'll just say we want it to start here, 0.1, and 0.2 is on the other circle. So now we have a nice circle that contacts both in between. 3 point, same thing. We'll just tell it we want it to contact 3 points, and we'll say first point is there, second point is there. Looks like it's snapped to the middle, so I'll just Control Z to undo that. 3 point. And so as you go, it'll actually allow you to follow along. So specify first point on circle. Say it's snapping to the center of these circles. So we'll just allow it to do that, but follow it out to the edge. Next point, we'll just snap somewhere out here in space, and then we can move it around to decide where that next point would be. But we'll just go like that and call that good. So then we have tangent, tangent radius. I like this one if you're actually trying to draw an arc. It's nice in between. If you have the dimension and you're just trying to follow along reference points and you know the radius of the arc, but you don't know where it needs to touch, it just needs to connect these two. So you can do tangent, tangent radius. So we'll just say, hey, it needs to be anywhere on here. And then it says specify point on object for second tangent of circle. So it needs to be anywhere along this circle is fine. and then we'll say the radius. So let's say our radius is 2, just for fun, and we have a circle with an arc connecting these two circles. So if we wanted to just trim away the rest of it, we could just draw a line with the trim tool. Trim tool is pretty handy. It allows you to just trim objects that meet edges of other objects. So now we have an arc in here that's kind of moving into arcs, but that's a whole other video. We have tangent, tangent, tangent. So if we want to just expand on the tangent thing, and if you're not sure what a tangent is just where it connects. So these are tangents where it's connecting in between here. So specify first point on circle, second point, and then a third tangent. So it's just intersecting these 3 circles together with another circle inside there. So that is the circle tool, and thanks for watching.